Made sure you was on time? Oh yeah, I bet. My bad, that was the wrong music, y'all. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Darnell YG, king of this channel right here, Dirty Creek Sportsman. We're back with another episode of what? We got Madden 21, and we're down to the second to last episode of the Madden 21 Dynasty. So we got the NFC Championship. We got the Rams and the 14-2 Philadelphia Eagles, bro. My bad, Fox had some technical difficulties. I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, like I said, we at the conference championship game. The Chiefs played earlier. We don't know who won in that game, so we gonna set up and start everything because we trying to get to the Super Bowl this Sunday. That game will be this Sunday. Darnell Jr. is coming out there at a 16-0 record on the regular season, trying to stomp through the playoffs undefeated and no turnovers throughout the whole playoffs. What a hell of a game. But the Eagles, they have great defense. And this might be the year for the Philadelphia Eagles if they can stop the 16-0 Los Angeles Rams. So we about to get into it. LA Rams, Philadelphia Eagles on Fox next. Let's go.
The NFC Championship game. It's the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams.
Okay, time to go to the Super Bowl, y'all.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And they're going to have this across midfield.
Look, Saquon Barkley, I thought he was 26, not 24.
That goes for a gain of 31.
And in the run-up to this championship game, so much was made about how would this offense hold up on the road in a hostile environment. Well, that's not the definitive answer, but what a great first answer from them, that big play right there.
Eagles with a big run on first down.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle there by John Johnson. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, zero, nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Call that good defense, B. Call that immaculate defense, B.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Barkley hit and the ball pops free. And now the Rams have
He loses
got it
the ball.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they'll be let out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally,
Cam Akers with a big run.
42-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And now some motion.
Yeah, had to bring out the old uniforms, bro.
First penalty of the night's proceedings.
And let me know if the jump lagging or some shit. If it's not lagging, cool. Because I forgot to change the capture card out.
They'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the
big run, baby.
early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is taken down at the 21 after a short
got that
gain
run
of
stop
2.
block.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low,
Chiefs got
almost
the
get
win.
into a
Yes,
ball
sir.
sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. 21 yards away. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Big Justin
One of the
Carter.
keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator?
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
what he
On
told
top
us?
to get that
Absolutely.
shit.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've
got
been in
boss
attack mode
and
for
you
these
got
ball
most.
games and continue that in this one.
The try here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Chiefs got the win, 24-21. Chiefs is on the way to the Super
offense
Bowl,
takes the
baby.
field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball, got a full game ahead of him, hand it to him again, see if they can start to produce.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
What is Jalen Hurts doing?
No.
Yeah, show them niggas the tablet.
Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
What the fuck? Man.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon
78
Barkley,
yards. That's the
78
biggest
yards.
touchdown that's been
And the
scored
Eagles
on the
are
Rams
within an
defense
extra point of
all
tying
fucking
this thing
season,
up.
including the playoffs.
On that long touchdown, look, the pass was fine, but it was short. What Saquon did after the catch, that's impressive.
And that's just demoralizing if you're on the defensive side of the ball, too, because if he catches a short one,
Come
that's
on,
your
Byron.
opportunity to
What's
tackle
going
him,
on?
put him on the ground, and get up for the next down. Instead, he makes a move, he makes people miss, he runs through tackles, he spins, he jukes, and he continues to run because once he gets into the open field and turns it loose, he can fly.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
My bad, y'all.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
2-2.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive guy,
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Powerful running. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. A tale of two extremes.
James
First
Madison
carry, he went for
alumni.
a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Face mask. Face mask. Let's go.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Oh, they getting physical out here. Y'all getting like Detroit out here.
15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's
Y'all
first
getting
and
like
10.
the pilots up in here. Okay. Let's go, y'all.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, shit.
Here, complete to the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Go.
Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
That nigga got bear
as he
hug.
dragged across each zone. You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Big run, big stop. Christian Carter with the first down run. Let's see what they're gonna do after they reset and come out for the next down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They're going to look to throw. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken
Big
in by
JC.
tight end. And he has
Big
another first
JC.
down. So get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Let's go, Jackson. Let's go, Jackson.
Watch the big man work the middle
Dunbar
of the field.
and
How about that
Byron.
post
Let's go,
route there?
Jackson.
Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Hold up. Hey, Mason Jr. It's January. Ain't you supposed to be getting ready for baseball, player?
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get him down after
Move
a
the
pickup
ball.
of 8. Second and 2.
A nice run here early on. It didn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish
That's
a guy of
good,
his
Jackson.
caliber with runs like this
Move the
early
ball today.
because they'll pay
That's all we
dividends
can
as
do.
the game progresses.
Smooth the ball.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's
Straight upstairs.
Touchdown.
Straight
Rams.
upstairs.
And they use that height on the outside to get the
Ooh,
score.
look
We've
at the
seen
timing.
evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten
That was a
taller
timing throw.
and taller.
He
but they
went
retain
over
their
top.
quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height.
Man, he went up for this shit. Like, He went to the top. He went to the upper room. Well, we got to see that again. He went to the upper room. And look at the play. We got to see that one more time. Look at the defense. Darnell realized it. He recognized it. It's man coverage. But one thing I bet he was looking at that free safety over there to the left. So he called this hike. Boom. He saw the pause right there. He saw the safety shift. When he saw that the safety shifted to the other side of the field, he said, oh, yeah, I got this. Go up for that. Let me get that. Yeah. Oh, giggity goo. All right. Yeah. Straight up top with it, though. That was a hell of a throw. We got to see that one more time. Like we said, he came to the line of scrimmage. He checked it, knew it was man coverage. He was like, all right, come on. Let me get that. To the top, to the upper room. Let's go.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
If the Rams finish this off, they will be on the way to the Super Bowl to face the Kansas City Chiefs.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground as Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped
run stop.
behind
They
the line
read
of
that
scrimmage.
shit, and they was on
2
top
yards
of it.
the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle.
Knock him down, baby.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Why you ain't go for the interception, dude?
And incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through
good
them
run.
or around them to get into the face of the
Man, he
passer.
gets some good runs. It's just they not
Easier
getting
said
off.
than done, but they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds. All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
2nd and 4. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
He chased Mason Jr. down. So let's see. It's 3rd and 17. Let's see what they going to do coming back to the line of scrimmage. How they going to get out of this hole.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And now the Rams have got it.
Got his ass.
Recovered by the Rams.
He got
I remember
hurt.
sitting in special
I'm
teams
surprised that
meetings,
nigga ain't dead.
and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game, and we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were
should
going to be
have called
set
a
up
fair
okay,
catch from
and
that
the
shit.
offense would feel good running onto the field, and now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Xavier Woods on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 now. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Ooh, good one.
That is incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw again. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
Yeah,
They're
take
to
the
knock
field
that one
goal,
away
y'all.
defensively, Eric Kendricks.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is good.
17-7.
And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
17. Eagles 7.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3. And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football.
Recovered by the Rams.
that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
That nigga hurdled and let that shit go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
The 21-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
Incomplete.
How about this defense? They
is...
came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first, this one from 38. And his kick is
second
right
field
there.
goal
It's
good on the night.
And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
Eagles
Starting to look like Arkansas State with all these field goals, but it's cool.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone, and not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination.
He
He's
was
thrown the
fighting
touchdown
back.
pass. No interceptions for him personally to this point. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Hey, B, you think I should go back to the other capture card since it's a little smoother than this one is? I noticed the other capture card, that shit kind of clear.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 3 yards the game.
I feel like I should go back to the other one.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Holding.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he's going to be met at about the 43. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is to
other
have
one
your
looked clear.
linebackers set the edge.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Gets this out to Saquon
4th
Barkley.
down.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards,
I've been using
not
the,
enough. And it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance
capture
very
card
well
and
by
shit,
the
but
defense,
this a
isn't it?
4K
Take
one
whatever
I'm
you
using.
want underneath,
I like
by
that
all
other
means.
jump. I don't know what the name of it is, because it's like a little all-brand jump, but that shit clears a motherfucker. Because the Elgatos, because I got 2 Elgatos, but I'm like, them shits won't work.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And that will line up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Come on, you got to come down with that, bro.
Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it
I think I'm going to switch it out at halftime.
Another one right there.
So you can see the difference.
Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue
I'm going
to
to
be
switch it out
bold.
at halftime so you can see the difference.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Yeah, they stopped that shit. Stopped him right in his tracks. I thought he had it, but I feel like if he could have ran to the other side of the field, he would have had it.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. This from 54 yards away.
Ty Hill.
And this one is right down the middle.
Down, baby.
And that will extend their lead even further.
23, Eagles 7.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone and not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
to make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Second down, here's Hurts. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead. And down he goes on the pressure.
Mike Martin, baby.
Defense.
Mr. Martin.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Now a throw here, hauled in.
Offside face mask, okay.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down.
Tanner Ross with the tackle.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball.
Tanner Ross with the
You have to
tackle.
help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Take him down, Big T, Rizzy.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This will be fielded at the 17. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Set to go again. Here's Cam Akers in the L.A. offense. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Kansas City Chiefs who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And now
You see the difference in it now, B?
Los Angeles.
Look at it.
They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
It's 4th down now, so they're either going to punt it away or try to go for it. I think they should just punt it away.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
They begin with a run by Barkley.
Ooh, Barkley got punished.
At the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right
Barkley
there.
got sparkly.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Good run, good open field tackle. There's a lot of guys on this team. I feel like that won't be
Here's
here
A.J. Cole down.
next year, in 2027, maybe 2027 year.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15 line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
They're good enough to get some good draft picks for
deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Mason Jr.
Here's the
just
Los
turned
Angeles
30.
offense as they get set to take possession. This crew had to punt
30
last
in the
time
NFL,
they had the
let me
ball,
tell
but
you,
when you've got a lead like this, you can attempt to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gain 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Buying time to his left.
That's good.
So they taking away them slant routes.
Progressions, not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Yeah, they taking away them slant routes.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep. And that's caught.
See White. Let's go. Christian Carter with the 42-yard reception. Let's go.
Well, we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Let me ask you a question, though. Why is C. White playing the
so the big
secondary
play changes
receiver?
the complexion of things. Here's
Page
1st and 10 just
slot.
outside the 30.
Whoever that offensive coordinator is, he's going to be
He'll
here.
drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And down inside the 15,
Bryant.
shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
What's up,
really
Miss
try to
British?
put the hammer down and finish this one off.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
I think the best offenses love to give the ball to their running backs in open space, because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown.
C. White, touchdown, Christian Carter.
A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Rams add on to their lead. Well, Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Now the try here for the point after. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. That time a 6-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
This NFC Championship game is like a suspect.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
At least thought it was going to be a game.
Fielded in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And now back out comes the offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game. And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from,
on the way
and
to
went to a
another
secondary
Super Bowl.
target for a really nice gain.
I can't speak too
Back-to-back
soon,
good
but my
plays
man
have him
on the way
on the
to
move on
another
first
Super
down.
Bowl.
Hurts. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he loses the football the second time.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. Fumble on the play.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
Mike Bailey.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a
What you
third
feed
down.
them, Byron? They on the warpath, Byron.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
Who man was that?
Saquon Barkley. His second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit.
That is today's NFL, isn't it? If you're going to be a running back in this league, you've got to be complete to stay on the field, at least for those 3 downs we talk about. Got to be able to catch it, which he's doing quite well in this one. 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, a little unconventional. He hasn't been able to cross the goal line as a runner, but as you say, twice as a receiver. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here.
Conversion.
It's supposed to be Nick Sirianni, but okay.
Hurts will throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than 1 play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Darnell Mason Jr. over there on the sideline warming up. About to go out there and take his next drive, take his next snaps, and try to get his team to
following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped it to 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen, they see the blocks happen, they feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Flushed out right. And he almost had it defensively.
Bro, you gotta hold on to
Could
that
have been a
shit.
game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Ooh,
And
big
he's
JC.
taken down, but able to slip
Justin
across the
Carter,
35.
baby.
That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a 1st down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
He burned that defensive player. Why are you putting the defensive back on the tight end? I understand it's for speed, but with the size and power that Justin Carter has, nah, he ain't the one.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That is caught at the 7. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Drive.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
What a
Rams.
run.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
That was a hell of a run. He tucked it. He took off with it.
The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here,
It's
but
like
it's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
To the defender, but I ain't tripping. We still up. Let's go.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I know, right, bro?
Taken in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Hurts to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Timeout, because he hurt. Who that? Dallas got it. He hurt. He hurt. Dallas got it.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Back to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Ooh, stop it right in his
Push
tracks.
his way down to about the 14. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
A.J. Brown, 2nd catch of the
also
night.
lead to a 4th down.
Yo, what's up, Sick Freak? How you feeling, bro?
Why do we see so many slants in the red zone?
I'm blessed, bro.
Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They'll run with Barkley.
Stop. 4th down and stop, baby.
He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. And defensively, they were ready for that. A full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play. Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd down, Akers. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so so they can't run the football.
And he is going to
Thank you,
have
bro.
a
Thank you,
Rams
bro. I
first
appreciate
down
it.
as they're able to get the third down conversion. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. He's been the
on our way
go-to
to
guy, and they
another
needed a big
Super
play there
Bowl.
on third down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
See why?
And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a run with Akers. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
So they're about to just let it go to the 2-minute warning, and after that, we're going to come out and they're going to celebrate.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the 4th. On first down, Hurts over the middle here to Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
They're trying to get up in there.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing is Hurts. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Hurts. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
The end of the game.
Trayvon Diggs.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Rams take over
First
first and
shit.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
He came down with it.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. The Rams are Super Bowl bound as champions of the NFC. Time for us to sign off. Thanks for watching, and good night. And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Yeah, big dog pick. Rams came out there and handled business. Yeah, that was a hell of an interception. Darnell Mason Jr., no interceptions, man. Like, come on, man. He's perfect in this postseason without throwing an interception. Saquon had 200 yards receiving. Oh, yeah, Devontae Smith didn't play because he was hurt today. Hey, let me know if y'all can hear me. All right, bet. Thank you. Okay, so the Los Angeles Rams come home and beat the Eagles 36-15. Darnell Mason Jr. had a hell of a day. Even though he only put up 68.7% of his passes, still 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 1 rushing touchdown, 4 touchdowns total. He came out there. He rallied his team to a second Super Bowl in 3 years. This will be his second Super Bowl in 3 years. Can he go out there and win another ring? I believe he can. I believe it's time. Last year they were stopped short by the 49ers. The year before that, they were stopped short by the Philadelphia Eagles. They came out here in a rematch of the NFC Championship game 2 years ago, 2 seasons ago. They came out there and they got they payback, dog. And this is the Super Bowl bracket. Los Angeles Rams and Kansas City Chiefs. Oh my God, it's going down. This game will be Sunday at 6:15 p.m. in the evening. Hopefully you guys come through. Hopefully you guys kick it with me. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a great game. We're going to try to make this stream 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? We're going to try to hit 2 hours. So we're going to try to at least touch 2 hours. Like if we can't touch 2 hours, at least an hour and 45, hour and 55. We're going to have fun with this stream. We're going to do it real big with this stream, man. Like, and then don't forget, tomorrow we still got the FCS Championship. Oh, upgrade players. Okay. Uh-oh. You know, YG got an upgrade. My bad. But yeah, tomorrow we got FCS. Okay, Atlanta. Okay. Tomorrow we got FCS. Who's coming? Okay, my man Big Y. Okay. Oh yeah. That offensive line about to be deep. Big Y. So it's the Rams and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Tomorrow we got FCS National Championship, and then Tuesday we got college football playoff FCS. College football playoff championship. Washington Huskies and the Utah Utes. And for the rest of the week, Wednesday we taking a break. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we gonna have some college hoops and what else? NBA 2K8. NBA 2K25, college hoops 2K8, NBA 2K25. We got some tennis, college baseball, and that's for right now. College baseball is about to start up. Tennis is about to start back up. And in like a month or so, MLB baseball. We got MLB to show, so we gonna do some of that. But like I said, Sunday Super Bowl, dog. Like, don't forget to come through. We still got more streaming tomorrow. Still got more streaming Tuesday. Nothing Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like I said, we got that shit. So we gonna do it real big. But, hey man, I appreciate everybody for coming through, kicking it with the homie. I'm your host, Dirty Creek Sports. It's your boy Darnell YG, King of this channel, man. Peace and love, y'all. Can't forget that. And we out. Yeah, he do look like Ice Cube though, bro.